So what I think of is I am not a runner. I have a heart condition, I'll say that, but really I just hate it. I get extremely bored extremely fast. Like I like constantly being buried. What do you do with your mind for all those hours in the day where you're running? Is you listen to podcasts, you think about things, you just focus on the environment? Like, what do you do with that time?
So I'll second you. I think running is super boring. I think I grew up playing just about every sport, and I love chasing a ball around, like trying to score a goal, trying to get in the end zone. Just running, oh come on, what a lame sport. But I wasn't that great at any other sports, and so it's like, okay, well, I guess I got to run. I find running to be a really amazing mobile meditation. My brain is kind of like a beehive, and it's like really hard to shut the thing up. And I haven't really found things that work, except, initially it was drugs and alcohol were useful. But yeah, running does something similar for me. So I love the way that it makes me feel, basically, as part of this. But while running, I'm a bit of a nerdy guy. And so I like to listen to audiobooks, throw on a podcast. Like I like learning stuff. So especially when you're doing like 6 or 8 or 10 hours long day out there, you can actually go through a book, in that time. So I like doing that. I make little playlists on like Spotify. So like we'll have music that I like. And then if I'm going through a beautiful spot, I love actually taking out the headphones and just like kind of embracing, I live in a big forest on Bainbridge Island, and it's like, wow, like today is like it's like there's frost out, there's like sunbeams hitting the frost and like steam coming up. It's like, that is like magical. And it's like literally in my backyard. Like that's so cool. And so I try to have more of those moments, because every little thing's a miracle. And running's a cool way to just see that and experience it in a really, I think, profound way. And so I do all that. But there are also, to be honest, there are a lot of days where it's just like, ow, my quad hurts, or like, oh my gosh, like I'm like chafing, or oh, my ankle, there's something that's like very top of mind. And this challenge that I'm preparing for will absolutely positively involve more suffering than I've ever experienced. And it'll be physical, it'll be mental, like my soul will ache through this experience. And that's part of the attraction for me, is I'm looking for a gauntlet to train for and then to push through, to prove to myself I can do it. Getting stoked for all this, and yeah, you try to keep the brain occupied, and ultimately it's a hamster wheel. And so that's why you don't like it, for good reason.